Hello everybody, welcome to another short weird game. I wouldn't call this a let's play because this is just more me being weird and playing stupid games on the internet. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. But anyway, let's get right into this. This is a game called Would You Rather. This is actually something that, it's like a well-known drinking kind of social game, but I'm going to play it here by myself talking to you guys. Okay, so it's really easy. Basically, it gives you two scenarios. You have to pick one or the other, and then after you pick it, you get to see what pretty much everybody else picked. And these are just like millions of people are out here playing this, and yeah, it's kind of a crowdsourced, I guess, thing. I don't know. Should be interesting. These are supposed to be thought-provoking, right? So there's gonna be like two somewhat undesirable, or not necessarily undesirable, but decisions that have dire consequences or severe consequences that you really have to think through and think, what do you really want? Okay, so let's get started. The first one it gave me is, would you rather lead a boring life from here forward, or be reborn with all of your memories into a baby of the opposite sex? Oh, that's interesting. I think being reborn with all your memories into a baby of the opposite sex, I think that's definitely the one I'm going to go with. But here's the thing. So I hate being bored. It is the worst feeling ever. Like it just drives me absolutely insane. Like I am such a busy person. Like I'm a busybody. I have to be doing stuff. I have to be going out and doing things. If I'm just bored, like there's nothing to do, I go crazy. I could not stand that. However, you have to think of kind of the psychological repercussions of this as well. And this is not so much being in a body of the opposite sex, because I don't know, that part I'm just not hung up on. I don't think being a girl would be something that would be really bad for me, if that makes sense. Like I mean, I love being a dude. I like being a guy. I very much identify as a guy, but I don't see being a woman as a major negative. I know that's a lot harder. There's a lot more like trials and tribulations and all that. There's a lot of baggage that comes with being a girl in our society. But I don't think that would be something that would really, turn me away if that was the choice. What I would be a little bit more concerned with is having the memories and the cognitive capabilities of an adult and being put into the body of an infant that doesn't have motor skills and doesn't have like cognitive skills developed. Like I don't know how that would work. I don't know if I would go insane and lose a bunch of that stuff, or if I would go insane because I know how to do so many things and I'm in a body that just physically can't do it. Like, I don't know. That would be really, really, really weird. But I'd much rather, like, if I knew what I knew now, even 5 years ago, I could be so much further in my life. I could have accomplished a whole bunch more. Like being a stupid, I mean, I know that there are a lot of younger people who do watch my videos on my channels, and you just can't see as much stuff in like when you're a teenager or even in your early 20s. Like as you go through those experiences, you learn so much about yourself, about the world, about what really is important to you. That if you were able to take those lessons that you learn and have that at a younger age, there's just so many opportunities that I know I squandered, that I would just love a chance to go back and do again. That's kind of, I know I sound really old saying that, but I mean, it's just something that you don't see unless you actually go through it. And having gone through it and getting a chance to actually like be a really, really awesome person, that'd be kind of cool too. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with this one. I know I talked about that for way too long. Oh, 78% of people agree. Yeah, so not so much hung up on gender. That's good. Would you rather live in a penthouse in the city or live in a mansion in the country? So this is, again, a little bit difficult because there are varying degrees of what you mean by country and what you mean by penthouse. So I kind of live close to the country now with my new house. Like I have like an acre that my house sits on, and like a bunch of grass and like land that I want to farm some stuff in and all that. But I'm really close to the city still, so I still have a lot of amenities available to me. I would not want to go out into the middle of nowhere in the country and not have access to like stores and restaurants and things like that. So I would definitely not like to go full country. I like this kind of like hybrid suburb country I'm in now. I think I would rather live in a penthouse in the city, because I don't like city living so much, but if I had my own big space in the city, that would make it worthwhile. So I think I'm gonna go penthouse in the city, and most people don't agree, and that's fine. Let's go. Okay, would you rather fight a shark with bare arms or fight a bear with shark arms? Okay, let's think about this. So if you're fighting a shark with bare arms, sharks don't really use their arms for anything, right? They use their fins to like steer themselves, but they really use their tail and their body to move around, and they use their mouth to fight, right? So, I mean, the shark is going to be pretty much ready to go still. It's going to be pretty much fighting a slightly disfigured shark. But a bear uses its arms to move. Like, imagine like a bear with shark fins instead of arms. Like, he wouldn't be able to walk around. So if I had to fight a bear with shark arms, I could flank that jerk. So I had to clean that up super quick. I could flank that bear very, very easily. I could probably win because I could probably move faster than he could. with the shark arms. I gotta go with the bear with shark arms. See, these people are not thinking this through. Like, bears, yes, they are scary, but they use their arms to fight. Like, they maul you, right? The bears maul you with their arms. That's what they're known for. And they do, I'm sure they do bite and eat and all that, but they don't use their mouths to fight. They use their mouths to eat. Like, they use their arms to fight. They won't have their arms anymore, and they'll have shark arms, which are useless for fighting. No, I feel I'm right. I don't think these people have thought this through enough. Okay, would you rather own a pet snake or own a pet turtle? Definitely own a pet turtle. I don't have either, and I don't want either, but snakes just freak me out. I know a lot of people really like snakes, and they are really cool. Like, the whole, like, how they work and everything is really cool. But they just freak me out. I don't like them. I don't like touching them or being around them. Turtles are cool. I like turtles. They smell, though, which is the reason I don't have one, and I really wouldn't want one. But if I had to do one or the other, it would be a turtle for sure. And yeah, most people agree with me. That's good. If you had to wear eyeglasses, would you rather... I do wear glasses. Need glasses to see far away or need glasses to see close up? So, needing glasses to see far away is definitely the better of the two, because you don't always need to see far away. For most things around you, like if you're watching TV or if you are like doing things around the house or just working on the computer or something like that, you don't need to see far away. Like, you're not using that part of your vision. You really only need to see far away when you're driving or when you're out walking, or you're in like a, when you're in a big open area where you're moving around, you need to be aware of what's going on around you. So I'm going to say need glasses to see far away there. And like, my vision's so bad, I need glasses for both. Like, I can't see close enough to do anything functional, and I really can't see far away. Yeah. So yeah, people agree with that one too. That one is the easy one. You're golfing on the 18th hole and about to head to the bar. Would you rather get a hole-in-one and have to buy the whole bar a drink, or no hole-in-one? I'm gonna go with no hole-in-one. I'm cheap. I'm not buying other people drink. Every movie... Oh, would you rather? Every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage. Whew. Every song you hear is performed by Nickelback. Oh, these are just two realities I don't want to live in at all. I'm gonna have to go with every movie you watch replaces lead role with Nicolas Cage, because I honestly don't watch movies all that much anymore. I loved movies when I was growing up, and I still like movies a lot. I just get bored. I just get kind of impatient because the movies are just too long now. They used to only be like 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours for a long one, and now they're like 2 to 3 hours. And I just can't sit still for that long. So I don't watch movies all that much. I watch them in chunks. as I get time, but that kind of destroys the experience. So I don't enjoy them as much as I used to enjoy them. But music, I listen to music every day. Music is a very important part of my life, and I just don't really like Nickelback. I like a lot of what I would call better music. I like music that's more artistic. So yeah, I would rather watch movies with Nick Cage, because I do watch Nick Cage movies sometimes. I mean, I would like to watch movies without Nick Cage as well, but that's not an option apparently. Would you rather have a lot of time but no freedom, or have freedom but no time? Ooh, this is interesting. So have a lot of time but no freedom. That's not really a good thing. So if you think about it, I have a lot of opportunity to do things, but I don't get to decide what I can do. I have no quality of life. So this is like almost slavery, right? This is like you have a full life, but you have no choice in that life of what you do or how you do it or why. Whereas this other one, you don't have a lot of time, but you can do whatever you want with it. I think I'd rather be in control of my own life. This goes back to like being bored or feeling like I am not, I don't want to say in control, but I'm not doing exactly what I want to do, if that makes sense. Like I want to live every part of my life to the fullest extent I can and really enjoy it. I'd rather have freedom but no time. And most people agree. Got it. Would you rather be in jail for a year or live in complete isolation in the mountains for a year? Okay, so I am pretty introverted. I would not want to be in jail, just because jail kind of sucks, but also because the people in jail are probably not the best people to hang around with either. I have no problem living in complete isolation in the mountains for a year. Like assuming, okay, here's my caveat. If I could live in the mountains in like a log cabin with enough like food brought to me to like live, you know what I mean? I'd be okay with that, honestly. I don't need people. a lot of other people agree. A lot of introverts taking this quiz. Would you rather change your religion or change your political party? This is kind of a dumb question. So I'm not super religious, and while I am political and I follow politics, I don't prescribe to a political party. And I do that because I don't think either political party in the US is right. And I don't really follow religion too closely, just because that's always been a very complex part of my like spiritual life. I just don't feel that there's I don't know the right way to put this. I don't feel like there's enough information for me to make a decision about it. And with the political party, I just think both sides are wrong on a lot of things. So I don't know. I think I'd rather change my political party, because if somebody agreed with me, then whatever. If you were Ash, would you rather be stuck with Dawn or be stuck with May? I don't know that I understand this question. Are these people in a show of some kind? I don't know what this is. I'm just going to pick one. Move the next thing. Oh, apparently I'm not on the winning side on that one. Would you rather go on a magic carpet ride with Jasmine or take Cinderella to the ball? Oh, I'd much rather fly. That's a no-brainer. I want a magic carpet. I don't want to go to a fancy ball. Would you rather discover the Loch Ness Monster or discover Sasquatch? Definitely discover the Loch Ness Monster, because I can stay on land and discover it in the ocean and be like, you stay over there, Nessie. You're big scary and I don't want anything to do with you. If I discover Sasquatch, I'm pretty sure he'd maul me. Pretty sure he doesn't want to be found out. Like, you know how hikers go disappearing in the woods all the time? Sasquatch. That's why. Loch Ness. That's how this is happening. And it'd just be kind of cool. Like, hi, Nessie. Would you rather speak everything in surround sound or have your own entrance theme when you walk into a room? Oh, this one's easy. I'd much rather have my own entrance theme when you walk into a room. I've always wanted that. Wouldn't that be so cool? If you just like you just had this like fun little jingle like play every time you went into a room or you did something. I would like it. It would make me smile. I want that. I want my theme music. For sure. Would you rather be Calvin or be Hobbes? Let's say Calvin. I don't really care. It's about the same. If you walked into a room, would you rather have everyone stare at you in disgust or have everybody look away in disgust? I'd rather have everybody probably have everybody look away in disgust. I don't like being stared at. It really does bother me. I don't like when people just stare at me. That's the part I care about. I don't really care about I don't care if people are disgusted. Whatever. People can have their opinions. If you were starving, would you rather eat a plate full of poop or eat a human foot? What kind of weird person came up with this? Okay, let's try to think this through. A plate full of poop. That would be difficult. A human foot. Do I get to cook it? I'm going to assume that I can actually prepare this in some way, and like the caveat is that it's human flesh. Like that would obviously be disgusting. That's never something I would choose to do, but between the two, yeah, it's got to go with human foot. Okay, would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes, oh geez, or be in a cage with a honey badger and lion for 20 seconds? Okay, so this is one where you've got to think about the consequences, right? These are both bad situations. How big is the cage? Right? That's the question. How big is the cage? And are honey badgers and lions natural enemies? I'm going to assume that the honey badger and lion are not in cahoots, right? So we're all just thrown into this cage, confused. I'd like to think that I could keep the honey badger and lion confused for 20 seconds and then make a quick escape. Suck on a hobo's toe for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a really, really long time, I think. I don't feel comfortable with the idea of sucking on a clean toe or sucking on a stranger's toe, but like strange hobo's dirty toe for 2 minutes, like that 2 minutes is a really long time. I think I could keep the honey badger and lion distracted or fighting each other for 20 seconds. I think that's achievable. Yeah, people agree with me. Would you rather always be naked or always be itchy? I'd rather always be naked. I've never been weird about nudity. Like it would be problematic for work and stuff like that. Obviously it would limit your career opportunities, but I mean, if I assume everybody's naked all the time, then that's not such a big deal to me. And I wouldn't care about being naked. Other people would care about me being naked, but you know, people can deal with their own problems. I don't care. And always be itchy, that would be miserable. Like one thing that really sucks is it's summertime right now, and I am really allergic to mosquitoes. So whenever I get a mosquito bite, it itches for like 5 hours and it puffs up and it's got like a big hive on it. And I hate being itchy. I hate it so much. So I'd rather always be naked. I'll take that every day. Okay. Would you rather be a hawk or be an eagle? Oh, that's a no-brainer. I'd rather be an eagle. Eagles outrank hawks every day of the week. I mean, come on. That's just, everybody knows that. What a dumb question. Whoever submitted that, go reevaluate your life. Would you rather believe your friends like you or know exactly what your friends think about you? Ooh. So this is an interesting question. So would you rather be ignorant and happy or factually informed and miserable? I've always felt like I am a factually informed, miserable person. I think knowing and having the intelligence gives you more control and power in a situation, and that's probably the better way to go. And I'm normally pretty I'm normally pretty well aware of what people actually think about me in a social situation, which is why I have very few like actually close friends and a lot of acquaintances that I don't care for too much. So I'm gonna go with know exactly what people think of you, and that's what most people say. But I don't think these people are right. I don't think most people would actually want to know these things, because what people actually think is pretty downright mean and gross. But anyway, let's do this one now. Would you rather be Cinderella or be Ariel? Oh, again, you got to think about the implications of it. They're both princesses, but with Cinderella, you're a princess in like a kingdom, like an enchanted forest type thing. With Ariel, you are a mermaid and you gotta live under the water all the time. I don't really like the cold. I'll be honest, like, it would be really cool to be able to go into the depths of the ocean and see all the fish and do all that, but I mean, do you want to do that for the rest of your life and not be able to get out into the woods, not be able to get out onto the not the woods, the mainland? Like, I don't think I could live my entire life underwater. I mean, obviously it was a problem for Ariel. Remember the plot of the story? Like, all she wanted was to get out of the water. Yeah, I feel like this is a grass is always greener scenario, and I don't want to go in the ocean. I'm happy being Cinderella. Let's be Cinderella. I think most people are going to say Ariel, but I don't think you guys are thinking it through. I don't think you're thinking it through. Okay, well, looking at the time, I have been going on and on and on for a very long time, so I am going to go ahead and cut this video here. If you like this, let me know down in the comment and leave a like so that I know whether or not this is a good thing to do for you guys later on. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with everything going on in the channel, and until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!